Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Former WWE champion Triple H recently took to social media to send a message following a hilarious botched pedigree. The Game is currently the chief content officer of the Stamford-based promotion. Before taking up backstage duties in World Wrestling Entertainment, Triple H was one of the most popular stars in the company. He wrestled till 2019 and won several titles, including 14 world championships. However, in recent years, the King of Kings has changed the landscape of sports entertainment as WWE is CCL. Almost all of the company's biggest shows have been selling out, and pro wrestling has become more popular than ever before. The Stamford-based promotion's popularity was reflected during the Philadelphia Eagles' recent football match against the Green Bay Packers, which ended in the Eagles' favor. During the celebrations, Quinion Mitchell attempted to hit Triple H's pedigree on Cooper DeJean. However, DeJean's selling was questionable as he went to the ground before his teammate could perform the move. A clip of this botched pedigree went viral on social media, and it recently caught the Game's attention. In his post, the cerebral assassin jokingly reacted to the botch by highlighting WWE's "Don't try this at home" statement. Before congratulating Quinion Mitchell and the Eagles on their win, the cerebral assassin confronted Kevin Owens after he attacked Cody Rhodes during Saturday night's main event in December 2024. During an edition of the Stevie Richards Show, the former WWE star discussed the Game's involvement in KO and Rhodes' story. Richards said that the King of Kings was too involved in the current storylines on television, which he believed harmed the product. It remains to be seen what the Stamford-based promotion has planned for the product in 2025. It was one of those rare moments in wrestling where everything seemed to freeze in time. The crowd was roaring, the lights blinding, and Triple H, the cerebral assassin, was in the midst of yet another match that would go down in history. The air was thick with the anticipation of what was to come next. The iconic pedigree was set up, the finishing move that had become his trademark, but as the crowd held its collective breath, something went wrong. In that instant, Triple H had botched the pedigree. It was a moment that would forever be remembered for all the wrong reasons. In a sport where perfection is expected, a misstep like that, especially from a seasoned veteran like Triple H, sent shockwaves through the WWE universe. But what came next wasn't just about a miscalculation, it became a message. A message from Triple H, not just about his ability to bounce back from a mistake, but also about resilience, respect, and the artistry of professional wrestling. The moment of the botched pedigree. The match had been building toward this very moment. Fans were on the edge of their seats, their eyes glued to the ring as Triple H squared off against a formidable opponent. The rivalry had been long and intense, with both men throwing everything they had at each other. Triple H, however, was known for being methodical, precise, and calculating, a master of his craft. He had made a career out of turning those big moments into history. But in that moment, with the arena buzzing, something didn't go according to plan. As Triple H went to execute the pedigree, he was unable to properly secure his opponent, causing the move to fall short of its usual devastating impact. It wasn't catastrophic, but it was noticeable. A slight misstep, a miscalculation. The crowd's energy shifted for a split second. For a man who prided himself on perfection, this was a rare and stark reminder that even the best can slip up. However, Triple H wasn't about to let that moment define him. The way he reacted said everything about the man behind the character. The art of wrestling, a dance of precision and risk. Wrestling, at its core, is an art form. It's not just about physicality and storytelling, though those are undeniably important. It's about precision. Every move, every sequence, and every maneuver is carefully choreographed, requiring a combination of skill, timing, and trust between two individuals. A move like the pedigree isn't just a finish, it's a visual representation of control, dominance, and the culmination of the story being told in the ring. The pedigree, one of Triple H's signature moves, had been perfected over years of practice and countless battles. It wasn't just a simple maneuver, It was an art in itself, executed with the precision of a master craftsman. The way Triple H positioned his opponent, kneeled, and then drove their face into the mat was a spectacle, designed to make a statement. It was a move that had made careers and ended matches, a symbol of finality, but wrestling is inherently dangerous. Every match carries risks. The very nature of the sport demands that athletes put their bodies on the line, constantly testing their limits. No matter how experienced a wrestler is, there is always the possibility of something going wrong. Moves are attempted at full speed, and sometimes things don't align the way they should. But it's how you recover from those moments that truly defines you. Triple H, a master of resilience. For many, this botched pedigree could have been seen as a mistake, a misstep that would leave a blemish on an otherwise flawless performance. But for Triple H, it was just another opportunity to show the world the true meaning of resilience. After the botched move, Triple H didn't panic. He didn't lash out or let the mistake derail him. Instead, he composed himself, adjusted his strategy, and continued the match with the same intensity and focus as before. It was a testament to his years of experience and his deep understanding of the business. In a world where perfection is often demanded, Triple H had learned to accept that mistakes are a part of the journey. It wasn't about never making a mistake, it was about how you responded to them that mattered. In the days that followed, the WWE Universe was buzzing about the moment. Fans and analysts dissected the botch, some offering criticisms, while others stood in awe of how Triple H handled it. But it was during an interview shortly after the match, when Triple H addressed the incident directly, that his message truly came through. Triple H's message to the WWE Universe. Standing backstage, sweat still dripping from his brow, Triple H addressed the cameras. The mood was somber, but there was a fire in his eyes. He wasn't upset about the mistake, rather, he was using the moment as a teaching opportunity. "You know, in this business, you're expected to be perfect," Triple H began, his voice calm but intense. "But that's the thing about perfection. It's unattainable. We can strive for it, but we'll never reach it. There's no such thing as a flawless performance. Every wrestler, every athlete, has those moments where things don't go the way they should. What defines you, what separates the good from the great, is how you recover, how you respond." He paused, letting the weight of his words settle in. "I botched the pedigree tonight, it happens. But it's not the end of the world. What matters is that I didn't give up. I didn't let one mistake change the outcome of the match, because at the end of the day, it's about respect for the business, respect for the fans, and respect for myself. Every mistake is a lesson, and I'll learn from this one, just like I have from every other mistake I've made in my career." Triple H's message wasn't just about the botched move, it was about the mindset that had carried him to the top of the industry. In a business built on larger-than-life characters and extreme moments, it's easy to forget the underlying principles that make wrestling so captivating. For Triple H, it wasn't just about winning matches or executing the perfect pedigree, it was about the journey. The trials, the errors, and the relentless drive to improve, that's what kept him at the top. "I've been in this business for over 25 years, he continued. "And in that time, I've learned one thing: you don't let a single moment define you. Every time I step into that ring, I'm not just performing for myself, I'm performing for every single person who's ever bought a ticket to see me, every fan who's cheered, every person who's ever believed in me. They deserve the best, and if I make a mistake, I'm going to own it. I'll get up, shake it off, and give them everything I've got." The legacy of Triple H, more than just a botch. For those who have followed Triple H throughout his storied career, moments like these were never a surprise. The cerebral assassin was a man who prided himself on his work ethic and his respect for the business. Over the years, he had seen others crumble under the pressure of mistakes or unexpected setbacks. But for him, wrestling was never about avoiding failure. It was about embracing the challenge. Triple H had a career full of incredible moments, both good and bad. From his rise in the 1990s as part of D-Generation X, to his legendary matches at WrestleMania, to his time spent in the business behind the scenes, he had seen it all. His legacy wasn't built on flawless performances. It was built on overcoming adversity and constantly pushing the limits of what was possible. Every loss, every injury, every mistake had only made him stronger. The botched pedigree, in the grand scheme of his career, was a mere blip on the radar. It was a reminder that even the greatest wrestlers in history are not immune to error. But what Triple H understood better than most was that no single moment, good or bad, can define a legacy. It's the sum of the journey that matters. And Triple H's journey had been one of resilience, evolution, and growth. As the weeks passed, Triple H continued to perform at the highest level, and the botched pedigree became just another chapter in his ongoing story. He never lost sight of his message, that wrestling is not just about perfection. It's about heart, respect, and the ability to keep moving forward no matter what. And with every match, every promo, and every interaction with the WWE Universe, Triple H proved that his legacy was more than just about executing moves perfectly. It was about the way he embraced every challenge, mistake, and victory along the way. In the end, that botched pedigree didn't hurt Triple H's legacy. It only solidified it. Because at the heart of every great wrestler's story, it's the imperfections that make them human, and it's the ability to rise above them that makes them legends. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.